Welcome to another clash between two all-time 11 teams. This time we are going up against England's all-time 11. The pitch looks like a typical Wankhede pitch. Let's see if we can win the toss and bat first because chasing has not been going that well. England have won the toss and they are gonna have a bat, so we have to chase, and we have not been chasing well, at least in this little series, but let's see how it goes. We are going to start things off against the iconic opening partnership of Strauss and Cook. First ball and he's flicked it away. Is it in the gap? No, it is not. I saw one fielder jogging and I thought both of them were going to leave it and let it go for 4. This England team, I don't know if it is the strongest when it comes to T20s, but I think if this was a test match, this team might be near unbeatable. I think it is probably second to only the Australian team. They'll get off a boundary of an inside edge, but let's see what happens because these two aren't necessarily known for going all out in a T20 match. Let's keep it just a little bit on the good length side. Yeah, well bowled and a lovely drive as well, but we have a packed infield on the offside. That's been flicked. I think that was an attempted lofted shot. The ball did drift onto his hips just a little bit and it was in the air as well. We have a short mid-wicket. So this might have been very close. But nope, that was well and far away from him. A run rate of 13.5. Cook, what are you doing, man? This might be 4 as well. Oh, that's punched, and Cook has scored 12 runs of 4 deliveries. Well, all the myths of these two being test openers are, I think, well and done in the very first over itself. They are out and out with some aggression. 3 fours in this over already and a ball to go. That run rate keeps going up. Flicked again. This time doesn't get any timing on it. 14 runs. I don't think you'd expect that. Still have a slip fielder. Let's try to push the ball across, get the outside edge, and if we do that we have enough men behind to get the job done, but for that we first have to get the outside edge. Cook, I mean, he's literally swung at everything. Every single ball he's faced he's tried to smack. 6 balls, 13 runs and on drive, but this will go straight to the fielder as well. Good start to this over. 2 dot balls. We're making up for that horrible first over. Anything above 180, I think we're going to have a very hard time chasing it down, as we've seen time and time again in this series. But that's been driven and that will be a dot ball as well. 4 dot balls, and it's not like a bowled really well or anything. He's just not managed to find the gap. I think a lofted shot is incoming. Let's see, because shots along the ground haven't just found the gap. Another drive, another inside out drive goes straight to the fielder. This might be a maiden over after an over where we gave 14 runs. Talk about bowling in partnerships. This is like Sehwag and Dravid bowling. That's been driven and that will be a dot ball as well. A maiden over in the second over. Strauss has faced just the 1 ball so far. Another inside edge. Yeah, maybe he had a tiny bit of chance to stop the ball, but it will beat him and go away for 4. That's the second boundary in the exact same way. Inside edge and goes very fine. My God, aren't they flicking every single ball? Especially when I'm bowling with a left arm fast bowler. Every ball so far has been a flick. There we go. That is definitely not a flick, nor is it a 4. That sailed over the boundary for 6. That has gone very square. I think it almost went behind point. And once again it's Cook. 116 meter hit, and that might be probably the best shot you'll see all day maybe. He is going for it. That much is for sure. This time didn't get the best of timing, so it'll just be 2. This over has been expensive as well. So even with a maiden over, they're still scoring at 10.13. And another smack, but doesn't go in the gap. Another inside out drive. This over is much worse than the first one. Zahir Khan not his best day. An inside out drive that was smacked like it was played against a spinner. 105-meter hit, and Cook is on fire. As are England, scoring at 11 runs and over, not a single wicket gone. That's been flagged timed so well that flew off the face of the bat, but thankfully goes straight to that fielder. And the ball is definitely not moving. There's literally nothing so far. Maybe something for the spinners, we'll have to wait and see, but so far it has been very easy for them to hit boundaries. Well, at least against Zahir Khan. Bumrah had 9 balls, 1 run so far. The only reason the run rate is not at 15 or something. And he goes for it. Well, that is going to end as well. Now they're smacking Bumrah as well. Cook goes to 33 of 17 deliveries. Another smack for 6 through extra cover. The run rate now once again almost at 11. Another lovely off drive. They've not been taking singles a lot. It's just been dot balls or just sixes and boundaries so far. That was a cutter, took some pace of it, and it does work somewhat. Let's go with some spin because fast bowlers have definitely got nothing of this pitch. We're gonna go with one fielder deep on the leg side, one deep on the off side, and try to bowl a good length delivery on off stump. Oh no, that was so off pace, but still we don't get smacked away. That was such a bad ball. Well, the ball is turning at least. We have 2 really good spinners, so actually we might actually end up bowling 12 overs of spin if we want. Again, doesn't manage to time it too well. I don't know, after all the fireworks that we've seen so far, I can't believe they're scoring under 10 runs and over. Well, that was an arm ball, ends up being a full toss for some reason. I wanted a good length delivery that just slides between bat and pad and gets the middle stump, but dreams don't always come true. Goes for the inside up drive once again. This time the ball turns, and once again that overpowered slip fielder catches, I don't know, maybe 4th or 5th slips catch, maybe even gully's catch, and he's standing at about 2nd slip. Cook goes with 35 of 23. His job is done. Root comes in. Now we have the annoying problem of a right-hander and a left-hander batting together, and I have to remove that fielder though. He's just way too overpowered in this game. Comes down. Well, this is gonna continue, I guess. First ball comes down. Another lovely shot through the extra cover region. Actually, this might have gone to point. Let's go spin on both ends. And let's toss one up. I think bowling flatter deliveries is the way to go here, but the ball is turning. But I think I should keep it safe, play it safe at least until the power play is done, which is another 4 deliveries. And then we can do whatever we want and not get smacked as much as this. That was a yorker. That was a perfect ball. This one a little slower, and the ball did turn a lot. So far spin hasn't been that bad. We've picked up a wicket already, and this over is turning out to be brilliant so far. Just the 1 run. He's not come down dancing the wicket. Well, here he goes. As soon as I say he hasn't come down, he comes down and smacks me for a very familiar shot. We've seen that shot already like 7 times in 6 overs. But the good news is the power play is done and I can have a deep point now. This field looks really good. Unless he decides to go straight down the ground now. They haven't done that so far. Let's not bowl too full. Strauss has faced a grand total of 9 balls out of 37 deliveries. He's coming down and trying to send the ball to the orbit every single time. But so far it hasn't worked a lot. He has managed to smack the ball twice. Oh wait. I think Tendulkar is the keeper once again. Why does this keep happening? Swept it away. Very well fielded. He's picked that out about an inch away from the rope. Comes down. That would have gone right down first slip's lamp. But instead, very well fielded. So far, we haven't been fielding like fielders in cricket 24. We've actually been really good. Another really good shot, man. These shots are timed so well. But just single, so they're not going to worry us. Oh, that was very, very slow. Gets the outsiders. That fielder gives up hope and starts running in the opposite direction. And we were so good for 7 overs. There's the first fumble. Horrible ball. Deserved to get smacked for 6. In fact, the fact that it went for only 4, I think it was an achievement, because that ball was horrible. That was a wide to a right-hander. Still Strauss generous enough to keep it along the ground. Oh, he did not mean to keep that ball on the ground. That was meant to clear the stands. Goes for the reverse sweep, picks it on the full, and this will go away for 6 as well. I don't know what's the problem with the length. I didn't mean to bowl even full. There was an attempt at good length delivery, but ends up being too full. Already 12 runs of this over, 2 balls to go, and he's gone for another big swing. And it will be at least 2 if our fielders can at least pick the ball up and throw it. And they do just that. But 14 runs. Strauss is picked up as well. 17 deliveries, 28. He's gone for that shot 3 or 4 times. And not once has he managed to middle it. Tries to go inside out. Harbhajan really good here. 2.1 overs, just 13 runs so far. And we've also managed to pick up that 1 wicket. And Cook was looking really good. This will just be a single as well. Singles do not bother us, not in the least. And that was very well bowled, very slow. Another dot ball. The game jitters. I don't know what's happening, but he's trying to hit the ball every single time as hard as possible. Another dot ball, I think. Very well done. This has been an even better over than the last one, and the last over was really good as well. Last Harbhajan over, not the last over. That over we got smacked. 9 overs gone, just the 1 run. We bowled 3 or 4 really good overs, but the problem is the rest of the overs have been very expensive. We've given away like 15 runs an over 3 or 4 times. Comes down, and I don't know, gets crammed for room, even though that ball was very, very wide. Reverse sweep, this might go straight to hands. No, it has cleared the fence and goes away for 6. A reverse sweep that goes in front of point. And still enough power to go away for 6. Just a 68 meters, so a somewhat short boundary. That's been swept. And they're not going to run. Full, almost a near perfect Yorker there, but he's trying to go straight and we have no protection straight. So the moment he gets some bat on it, that'll be at least 4. Comes down, very, very fine edge. Maybe should have been taken by the keeper. It'll be another really good ball, not a bad over at all, even with that 6. This is gonna be the last over of Harbhajan, but we still have one more spinner that we haven't used at all. That's been slapped. And still very well fielded. And that'll just be 2. That's been hit as he cleared the fence. This didn't look like he timed it that well, but it is enough to clear the fence. I don't think even this was a big 6. Maybe a 65 meter hit at best. 96 meters. How is that 96 meters? Comes down. No timing again. But every time he mistimes the ball seems to fall right in no man's land. That's been hit straight. And once again, it's not going to carry to a fielder. Oh, finally, he's been attempting that shot for 4-5 overs and it has literally gone nowhere, but in the end he has managed to time one really well and it goes sailing away for 6. 42 of 28, and the scary thing is they have 9 wickets in hand and they have some real T20 players left. This might end up being a very high scoring match, especially if they don't lose wickets in the next 2-3 overs. That's been flicked, that's just been picked and picked away for 6. Yeah, that looked like it was gonna go away for 6. He timed it too well and this boundary doesn't seem that big. Once again 92 meters. I do not believe. Oh, he's trying to go over mid on. The one thing they haven't been doing is going straight down the ground, but they're starting to do that as well. Outside edge and gone, drag the length back. I think that was not a great ball at all, but it kind of catches the batsman between front foot and back, and we got the outside edge that was short. That was on the pads. He probably should have rocked back and hit it away for 6. Look at that for a catch from our non-keeper. Why do we even need specialist keepers anymore? 26 of 20, not the greatest innings, the strike rate of 130, but now we'll have to face up against some actual T20 players. They have a platform. Peterson comes in and we are gonna go up with our own Peterson. Full toss. That was, that deserved to be smacked away for 6. I think that was about 2 or 3 centimeters away from being a waist high no ball as well. He's just picked it and picked it so easily. Another horrible ball. This time just taps it along the ground. He'll get to 50 of 32 deliveries. Now England can really just, I mean, they can swing at everything from here with 8 wickets in hand. Just another 7.5 overs to go. They have some real big hitters left. And I just cannot seem to find the line right. Every ball so far in this over has been awful. It's a miracle I've given away only 8 runs so far. There we go. Finally, at least somewhat of a good ball, and it will go away just for a single, but they are trying to smack the ball. This is not a tap along the ground, but the run rate has dropped below 9. We have just 7 overs to go. Goes inside. Look at that for fielding. What has happened to our fielding all of a sudden? An off cutter that came back into the body. Let's keep dropping that run rate, but I still think they'll easily get above 160. That was another attempted smack, but it doesn't go in the air at least. Oh, look at that. That was a leg cutter. It moved a ton and still got the inside edge. It'll go very fine. Cutters are working. I think that's the way to go. Shot, he's pulled it away in style. This batting style is seriously great to watch, but our fielding has been great to watch as well so far. We've stopped at least 25 runs. That was perfect. That was on the mark, and another dot ball, another really good over, just 5 runs of it, and England are slowing down even with so many wickets in hand. Oh, that is the shot of the inning so far. That was in the arc, that was full, and there was no one deep straight. And look at that animation. That looks so good. That is just beautiful. That's beautiful. With 1/6, the run rate shoots right back to 8.8 to almost 9 now, and he's flicked it very, very fine. A clever shot against another bad ball, and it will be 10 runs already of this over. Comes down. Oh my god, this over keeps getting worse. This will be 16 runs already of 3 balls. This was the first halfway decent ball, but he's come dancing down and hit it away. Peterson 24 of 10. And he's gone for it once again. Catch it please. Nope, nothing doing. This is clear the fence. This is the over they were looking for. They were slowing down somewhat, and this over, has gotten them right back to where they were. 6-4, 6-6. 2 balls to go still, and now I'm just scared to ball at him. 9.68, one more hit and they'll be right above 10. Oh, what was that shot? I think he's trying to go over third man against a spinner and against a full toss as well. 30 of 12. Another really stylish looking shot. Well done. And there we go. That entertaining innings has got to come to an end. I'm almost disappointed because this batting style is a treat to watch, but if he had batted for another 2 overs, I think our chances of winning this game would have been close to about 20%. 31 of 14, and now Bell comes in. This was short. There's not a lot of pace on it. Let's try to pull it and just dragged it back onto his leg stump. First ball, Bell, maybe a cotton ball chance, but I think it was hit way too hard for us to do anything about it. Actually, I think it went right through his body. Drag the length back, and once again a cutter bowled at 140 Ks. Strauss has been stuck at 50 for some time here, and he's gonna be stuck at 50 for at least one more ball. It's been flicked. Oh man, these flicks over fine. Like every time it looks like it's gonna go straight to the fielder, and it ends up clearing the fence comfortably. A 94-meter hit, it seems. 11 runs at this over as well. I'll make it 17, I think. This one, I think even better than the Peterson one because it was played against a fast bowler. Once again, very straight. Just picked and timed. I think we've seen enough of spin. Let's go back to our strike bowlers. 16 overs, 160 for 3, 7 wickets in hand, 24 more balls to go. They can do a lot of damage from here. That is actually a good start. Finally, that doesn't get treated with a 6 of the first ball. We've got to keep that run rate under 10 for as long as possible. If we can restrict them under 200 from here, it would be an achievement for sure. But I don't know how we're gonna do that. They still have 7 wickets in hand. This over has gotten off to a good start, but the problem is 1 or 2 hits is all they need. They can do this for 4 balls of an over, and those last 2 balls, they managed to get some connection and get 10 runs. That over is very expensive. This pulley that came back onto his body, and he's helped it on its way. That will just be a single as well. This is the over we needed, because these last 3-4 overs have not been good, not at all. But we're making somewhat of a comeback here. Only 4 runs. And a dot ball. He shot and he's pulled it. That was a very flat lofted pull, but it does get the job done. He's managed to find the gap and he's pulled it very, very flat. We can go back to Zahir Khan, but he's given away 33 runs in 2 overs. I think we'll go with Kapil Dev itself. That's hit straight. He's been hit as straight as an arrow. He's batted the entire innings and he's only now starting to really get into his groove. And no one at mid-wicket. Hopefully he doesn't play a pull now. He does go for a pull but doesn't manage to connect because that was not short enough. Drags it back onto his body. Taken away straight to the man. Well done. 3 balls and just the 4 runs. And that will be yet another dot ball. And the thing is, every single ball in this over so far, he has tried to hit a 6. But it just has not gone anywhere. This time it has gone straight to the fielder. Once again a very flat hit. We will take it, and it was hit hard. It was timed well, but Strauss is finally got to go after batting almost the entire innings. Butler comes in, the first active international player so far for England. That will be 4. Gets off the mark in style. Well, just 12 balls to go. These last 2 overs have not been bad at all. Still have the hope of restricting them under 200, maybe even 190 if we get a really good over here. Good start. He's pulled it and he still managed to pull it very fine, and he's pulled that from way outside the off stump. I don't know how that shot is possible, but he's pulled it off. 2 balls, 8 runs, dealing in boundaries. The run rate is 9.87, but I think it's about to get a lot worse. That's been pulled as well, this time in front of square, and it will be 4. The run rate exactly at 10, and now it is going to be above 10. Another shot through that region between mid-wicket and square leg. 4 balls, 16, strike rate of 400. That's been driven away. Finally, a ball that doesn't go away for 4 of Butler's bat. They want to. They're not going to get it. That's been hit as he found the gap. Those 2 fielders were very, very close, but he still managed to find the gap. This time it is Bell. We have bowlers left, but we have no more bowlers that haven't been smacked. So we're going to go with an all-rounder to bowl the last over. But he's been the best among the bowlers that we have left. 3 overs, 30, not that bad. Alright, well, that is a shot you'll see of the first ball of an innings, but he's played it to perfection in the last over of a T20 match, but he doesn't go for 4, at least just 2. Another attempted inside out drive doesn't go anywhere. We still have the dream of restricting them under 200. 4 balls, 4 runs needed. That's been hit. Oh my god. Thankfully, I didn't set Butler as an opener. He's come in at what, number 6. Thankfully, he has only about 10 or 12 balls to face, but he's doing enough damage even with those 10 balls. 7 deliveries, 22 runs. Get him off strike, please. That's been hit as well. This is 6. I bowl it very wide and full, as far away from him as possible without it being a wide. It got enough connection. That shot they've played so well so far. 2 balls left, 206 for 4. Shot, cut, behind, and that will be 4. An extraordinary innings, and he's faced only 9 balls, and I think he's not scored a boundary of only 1 ball so far, and it is going to continue. 20 overs gone. England end up with 214. Everyone at least got above 20. That was a batting masterclass. We'll have to do the same if we're going to get anywhere near the target. We're going to have to score above 10 from the very first ball. I mean, almost we need 11 runs an over from the first delivery. Home ground advantage for our 2 openers. Anderson with the ball, and he's gonna bowl a perfect test match delivery. Good length on off stump, swings just a little bit. But I can't be doing that for too long. Defending, that is. We need to get off and get off very, very fast. That's been punched away. That'll just be a single though. But we also can't go too hard in the beginning and end up losing too many wickets. Shot. Oh, come on. What was that shot? Pull it. If I pulled it through mid-wicket, it would have got 4 easy runs. But here we are still stuck at 1. Shot again. This time I've gone in the air. And it still won't matter. It will just be 1 run. Shortcut, but goes straight to the man. This has been an excellent first over. It's been flicked again, doesn't go in the gap. There is a giant gap between square leg and mid wicket. That's what I was trying to find. Broad on this end with his headband. Now the run rate is above 11. We scored a grand total of 4 runs at the first over. On drive again, doesn't go anywhere. I think it is time we start looking at some lofted shots, but I've already played 1 or 2 lofted shots that have gone nowhere. I think I just have to go straight and go in the air and then just hope and pray. Driven, a lovely cover drive. We will get 4. Nothing special or fancy about that shot, just a little drive through extra cover. And it'll bring up our first boundary. We're going to need many more of those because we still need more than 200 runs. Driven again. This one I don't think I timed it as well. It's just a little too late and he will stop it. This over definitely better than the first one, but we still have to score a little bit more. What a ball that was. That was very fast and I still think it was a cutter because there's no way a ball's going to swing this much on this pitch. Oh, that was swing. That did come back in sharply. Shot inside edge. I've tried to go over deep over extra cover and it almost goes for 6 off an inside edge. Another half a feet and that would have been 6. That's been played really well, but the fielder comes around and not even any overthrows. England spot on so far with the bat, with the ball in the field. Cut. That shot almost always goes for 4, but this time, at least in this innings, it has gone straight to the fielder over and over again. That shot has worked so well for us for so long. Shot, played it very fine. I'll just have to run. Dot balls, I cannot have any more of those, especially in the power play. Need only 197 and we don't even have the full 20 overs now. Inside edge and he's dropped it once again. I'm trying to go over cover. At least he doesn't take it. Can we come back for 3? This is gonna be close, but we will make it. Well, at least the one good thing about this inning so far is we haven't lost a wicket. That went at some pace. What was wrong with that shot? I did everything perfectly, but still end up playing and missing. Just 5 runs of this over so far. That's been punched. Specialist test players like Cook and Anderson have actually been the best players for England so far. He's given away 9 runs in 2 overs. Let's go now. I think I'll just have to go the left. Required run rate is too high. Why does this shot never work? That's the 3rd time I've attempted it and I've edged every single one of those balls. At least this will go away for 4. Once again almost carries away for 6. Good start to this over. Short and wide again. Cut, but a backed offside field, and if the bowler was backing up behind the stump, that would have been gone. Shot again. I don't know how you play a drive to that ball that was going above the head. Another run out chance, I think, but we'll get away with it. We are running at everything. Doesn't matter if I manage to get bat on ball. Doesn't matter if it goes straight to the field. I'm just gonna run. Oh, finally. How many times did it take? It took about 4 tries, but the 5th time we played it to perfection. Off the middle, goes over short cover and easy boundary. This has been the over. So far 10 runs of it already. 2 balls to go and I'm just gonna keep going here. That's been pulled, that's been swiveled, good length delivery and just picked. And it will be 4 as well, and it was an off cutter, so it came in, I think. And we just used all that. 14 of this over and a ball to go, and we've not lost a single wicket. I think this chase is well on now. Look at this, it was a cutter, it did come back in. Good length, not short at all, but we just picked it. This match is going to be interesting for sure. 10 wickets in hand. A giant target. Oh no, I've gone for the same shot of the same ball. And instead of going for a pickup pull, he goes for a full-fledged hook shot almost. Yeah, that ends up... I think this ball was fuller though. It was definitely a mistake. We end up getting out in a very dumb looking way. Should have just played it on the front foot. Got carried away with the last shot. Well, still have 9 wickets in hand. Cut. They have a deep third as well. They're going with a very 2010-like field, a deep fine leg, a deep square leg, but we're still not able to do anything about it, especially against Anderson, who's bowling his third over in a row. He's given away only 11 runs so far. Shot again straight to that one fielder behind square. Again, too fast, and the ball is not bouncing. Driven away, but no run this time. Can't even run. Anderson is way too overpowered here. Another back foot drive. This is the shot of the innings so far. Gone back, rocked back, and punched it. Still, we can't get too excited because I've only scored like 6 runs of this over. This has gone very fine. It'll beat the fielder. No, it won't. Can I come back for 2? No, I can't. So only 7 runs of that over as well. Another good over. Well, this over can't be good. This is the last over of the power play. The required run rate is climbing 11.5. It will be at 12 in no time. I just have to go. Look at how far that ball went. Oh my god. I don't think you can mistime a ball worse than that. Even if you tried with all your might, that has not even gone to the fielder in the ring. That I don't think it even carried to the bowler. It fell right before him, I think. He could have taken it. Again, God, that was short and wide. I at least bowl short deliveries at the body so I can pull you. 4 balls left. We need to do something here. Pull something out of somewhere. Oh, that's a top edge. That has flown away for 6. We've gotten a lot of runs of edges so far. This one was just too quick. Aimed at the head and just flies away. That's been flicked very fine. It'll just be a single. Oh, I didn't mean to leave that. I wanted to go straight down the ground with a lofted shot. In the end, he ends up leaving it for some. Well, a great way to end the power play. Well, you got another ball to go. There we go. That's the shot I was looking for. Last ball. This time at least I don't end up leaving it. Over mid-on and timed to perfection. Now they're gonna go with spin. They're gonna have a lot of protection as well. Oh, so fast. Now they're gonna vary the pace as well. And this difficulty, that's the problem with playing spin. 3 balls are very slow. And the 4th ball is quick on the mark, on the middle stump, and just way too late. He's bowled 1 fast one, 1 slow one. This time I do manage to time it. I think it was a full toss. That definitely helped. And flat and fast. Went for the cut but had no time to get any bat on it. We need 157 of 80. The required run rate was almost at 12. Can we sneak 2 at least? But I think this ground is too small to do that. Just 3 runs of the first over against spin. At least we didn't lose any wickets. Flintoff has come in. They have 3 fast bowlers, a spinner, and who else is gonna bowl though? Oh, 155. Once again, I didn't mean to leave the ball. Just getting too excited when I see a full length delivery or a full toss. I keep trying to smack it away for 6 and end up leaving it. If he bowls at 155, we are going to have a very hard time. He's running in from almost the boundary line. 153 this time. I was a little late. Full toss. Hit straight. I was a little late, but doesn't matter. We end up hitting it very straight and find the gap. The required run rate exactly at 12. We have 3 overs of spin to face against. I went for a ramp, but he ends up going for, I don't know, just a pickup over third. I mean, that's a very clever shot, a very frustrating shot if you're the bowler. We are starting to find some rhythm here. We're starting to score some runs almost every over. That is not bowled by a spinner. Went for the same shot again. This time get hit on the grill. And it bounces over the head. How is that not wide? Yes, it is wide. Even with 2 boundaries, he only scored 10 runs of this over. 2 boundaries and a wide, but still only 10. And it will remain 10. That was so fast. Went for an inside drive, out drive. That was so slow. Now I'll try to time the ball a little late. And he'll bowl an arm ball or something and I'll lose my middle stump. Hit straight, that was in the arc, that was tossed up. But still cannot seem to find the gap. I hit it straight enough. I just didn't get enough timing on it. It was such a good looking shot as well. It was flighted up, it was there to be hit. I think it was just drifting on the pads too much. Now we're going to have to score more than 12 runs an over. That's been hit over extra cover. That has been timed so well. That was a risk for sure, going over extra cover, but we have to take risk. The run rate is going to keep climbing. Look at that, that was a seriously good shot. And it went a long way as well. Inside edge, even this will get us some runs. This over has been so good. The fact that we've only lost 1 wicket so far is the only reason we're still in the chase, because the run rate is getting out of hand. But I think we have 9 wickets in hand, so we can explode, especially if they keep bowling fast bowlers. He's only got another 2 overs and a ball. This will be wide. We still managed to bat well. 9 runs against spin is not bad at all. That's been flicked. That was a bad ball, and that will go for 6. 15 runs against one, against an off spinner of all people. And now Stokes is gonna come in. 100-meter hit, a much needed 6. We are almost scoring at 10 runs and over with 9 wickets in hand. We are almost exactly at where England were. They lost a wicket early on. They're scoring at around 10 runs and over. And then of course Buttler came in and exploded. 50-run partnership. There is definitely hope left. Shot. That's been glanced off the hips in the gap. Ah, that looked like it was going away for 4. In the end, anticlimactic, almost got run out as well. I think it could have gone in the air this time. It was on the pads with no deep fine leg. Every over we have to take at least 1 risk. And the rest of the time we can do that. Try to sneak 2s. Shot, cut. Oh, I've tried to find that gaps for so long and it just has not worked out. Now one of these 2 balls have got to give us a boundary from somewhere. Shot, that has been pulled out of the screws. And it'll go away for 6, but I think it was very close to that fielder. That was pulled so well. In front of square against a full-fledged fast bowler, and it has cleared the fence comfortably. I thought it was a lot closer than it actually was. We are well on our way to chasing 215. Punch down. This should be 2, I think. No, it won't be. No need to take that much risk, especially for 1 run. Flintoff on one end, Stokes on the other end. I don't know who's who anymore. 60 deliveries, 118. We've somehow managed to bring the run rate back under 12. That was a good drive. This guy's just way too fast though. Oh, this might be out. A direct hit and I would have been gone. This awesome partnership would have been over. We just have to be at 1 loss. This will be a quick run as well. He's just too fast to do anything. If I try to play a lofted shot, I'm 100% sure I'm going to be late. Shot and cut behind square. It will just be a single. We've done this really well. First 3-4 balls, we just rotate the strike, maybe 1-2 here or there, and then we get a boundary of the 5th or 6th ball. Inside edge and gone. Short wide, horrible ball. Should have been put away for 4, but instead I get an inside edge, and this partnership comes to an end. This partnership that gave us so much hope. 46 to 31. I think that strike rate was in the process of improving. 100 for 2, not bad at all, especially after 10.4 overs. This is the exact same shot I went for last ball, but it didn't work out so well. Used the pace and played it behind square. I could have played it a little finer and it would have been 4. See, one somewhat bad over and the required run rate just flies above 12, and it flies about 12.5. Flicked fine, that should be in. How did that happen? I timed it well enough. That was fine enough. But that fielder was quick and he somehow covered enough ground to catch that, and we lose both set batsmen in just a matter of 2 overs. Now we have 2 new batsmen at the crease. 102 for 3. Doesn't look as great as 100 for 1, but it's definitely not the end of the world. With 7 wickets in hand, a lot of batting left. We still need another 113 runs though. Oh, that was so well bowled. After facing 145 Ks on both ends, he comes up with an off cutter, with a leg cutter. That was so slow. I think the only thing that saved me was that I was pitching outside the leg stump, or that would have been plumb in front. Had no answers for that. That was such a good ball. Beautifully bowled. Left that one alone. That will be wide. This will be wide as well. I don't know what he's going for. I think he's aiming for my leg stump with those express fast full deliveries, but he's being a little off the mark. 3 runs. And again the same ball. 123 Ks. Very slow. This time I do manage to get some bat on it. We need a 6 every over. I don't think even a boundary will be enough. That's been helped on its way. Horrible ball. Deserved to be smacked. Oh, that goes for 4. That was so close for 2, going for 6. Just easily done. A bad ball. Didn't have to do much. Especially with no deep fine leg either. That deserved 6. That's so close to 6. That's been punched, but yet another time where the ball just goes straight to the fielder. Shot. I'm just a little early. He's dropped about 20 kilometers. He's bowling at 154. Run rate keeps going up, but we have 2 new batsmen at the crease. Can't lose any more wickets. We've already lost 2 very quick ones. Ideal, but I still edged the ball and it goes straight to the fielder as well. That is very unlucky. After playing the ball so well, just goes straight to that one fielder behind. I would have flown away anywhere and it would have been 4, and we lose yet another one. This has been somewhat of a collapse here. 3 very quick wickets in the matter of 3 or 4 overs. I scored 15 runs since then. We were 98 for 1, I think. And we just cannot seem to find the gap behind square. It's like that short third fielder has a magnet in his hands. Everything is going straight to him. Doesn't matter if it's in the air or along the ground. Too fast. Flint off with 2 wickets already. That is a no ball. This ball has got to disappear. There is no other way. This ball's got to go somewhere where fans are sitting. Full toss, hit. Couldn't get the elevation. That goes a lot flatter, but at least we've managed to find that gap between mid-off and extra cover. Open the face, use the pace, but it doesn't go fine enough. Again, can't seem to get the elevation. This time didn't even find the gap. He's bowling these low full tosses, so it's going a lot flatter. I just have to stand outside the crease, I think. And again, outside edge. That will just be a single as well. This has been an excellent over. Short. Again goes nowhere, man. These short and wide deliveries, I don't know what to do with them. I'm trying to lift it over third man. It's just not going anywhere. Full toss, hit. Is it in the gap? Nope, doesn't even beat the fielder. I don't think I can even run two. Just a single of that. Of a really good shot as well. We scored only 6 runs in this over. We're going to need 90 of 6 overs. That will be wide. That should be wide. Yeah, that is wide. Hit. And that will be out as well. Once again goes to that short third fielder. He's been the busiest fielder on the ground in this innings. And once again it goes straight to him outside edge. Try to go over extra cover. And we have now one batsman left. We still need 90 runs. We only have 6 overs left. Flintoff and Stokes, basically the same player from 2 different generations, have destroyed our batting lineup. From where we were looking like we were have a fighting chance, we were 100 for 1 and now we're at 126 for 5. Full toss again and a no ball and 4. Is this gonna change anything? We need a huge over or 2. I don't think even 1 over is gonna be enough. We need 20 runs twice in a row, and then maybe we will have a 20-30% chance of winning this one, because all they need is just 1 wicket and we'll be into our bowlers, and from there there's just no hope. Shot hit straight, and once again the fielder takes it. The ball just refuses to go anywhere. Anytime I try to hit it in the air, it goes flat. It goes straight to someone's hands. At least most times it went on 1 bounce, but this time he's in the ring and will take it. We are into our bowlers. 4 wickets left from here. We're going to need about 3 miracles to even get close to the target. Look at how fast that is. This should be wide at least. Shot. I think got that on the sticker. Let's try to keep Yuvraj on strike for as long as possible. We need about, I think it's time they call Broad in, and Yuvraj does what Yuvraj does against Broad. I think then we will have maybe a little bit of a chance. Full toss, that's been flicked out of the middle. Maybe, just maybe there's a chance. A very tiny chance, but who knows. 121 meter hit. Full toss again. I have actually tried to go for it. I didn't want to take a single and keep strike. I have tried to go for the 6, but in the end at least we have strike for the next over. Required run rate 15. Doesn't look that bad. And they're gonna start off with a wide. Nothing better than a wide to improve the required run rate. That's been hit and it is in the gap. I thought it was going to go to that fielder. It was not timed well, but it was in the gap. I'm telling you, there is still a chance. 1 or 2 more hits and we'll need just over 12 runs and over. Gone for the flick very fine, but it has been hit right back onto the pads. That was a little slower. Ah, come on. I'm just gonna run 2 here. I will just have to keep Yuvraj on strike. There's no way we're gonna do it otherwise. I will just have 3 wickets left. That was basically, I knew I was gonna get run out. But we still went for the second. 69 needed. These 3 balls, 3 sixes here would be so sweet. That's been hit. And our last hope goes as well. Yuvraj's got to go. We had a glimmer of hope and now it's all gone. This might be one of the biggest losses. We were 100 for 1 and we are at 146 for 8. That was a decent shot, but again, ball doesn't go anywhere this time either. 16.3 overs gone. We still need 67. And I just cannot even seem to get bat on ball. 4 dot balls in a row. Well, at least we'll be put out of our misery. This has been an over where I have had no answers. Every ball has been a mystery. 5 balls and I haven't touched 1 ball so far. 17.1, 151 for 9. Anderson is gonna finish his spell. They're giving away only 18. Oh, where did that come from? Oh, what a shot, and it goes for 6. From the bat of number 11, a back foot punch over extra cover. That is the first 6 in some time. Gone for the same shot again and it works somewhat. Full, that's been hit and it is not even going to carry. Oh, and I still get run out. I did say no, but I was too late to go back into the crease. That will be it. We are bundled out for 158. That was a major collapse. England win by 55 runs. They were better with the ball, with the bat. Maybe in the field we were better, but well, we had no luck this time against England. But click the video on screen to see India versus England in the toughest format of the game. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.